For once, we have a triple FR final review. Sharp Objects. The show is. I really want to say good, but it's not good enough for me to say good. The show is alright. Nowhere near the brilliance and the genius of Gone Girl. And the reason why I'm comparing them, because I forgot to mention this in the initial review, is that it's based off the book by Gillian Flynn, who also wrote Gone Girl. I'm gonna compare Sharp Objects, the show, to Gone Girl. I'm talking about in the movie. I haven't read the Sharp Objects book. I do plan to. I just don't own it. But the show is alright. I feel like it might be the source material that made it worse because, as far as I know, like, the whole book is about her sort of being not haunted, but if you've seen the show, then you know that's like she sees her past self and stuff like that all the time. And I think that's the whole point of the book. So if it's the book's fault that the show isn't as good as it could be, in my opinion at least. Silicon Valley. The show is fantastic. I absolutely love it. Initially I did, and that's why I had to do a second chance review. Actually, I might not have done that because I think it was before I did the reviews, but whatever. But it's just because it's a HBO show, and usually their first episodes suck. But I think I was like 12 or 13 when I watched the first episode, and then I was 16 when I watched the second one, and that's when I finally understood the brilliance of it, because it's all true, basically. Like, it's not based off a true story, but the way that everything happens in the show is stuff that you wouldn't be surprised if they were to happen in real life. That's also why, like, the Google office in Watch Dogs 2 has, like, slides and all, and it looks like a children's playground, because that's what Google is actually like in real life. But I just want to... I watched 22 episodes of the show today, and hadn't watched it in, don't know, about a month, less than a month. I just want to point out a couple things that happened in these 22 episodes. So it was fine until TJ Miller left, which I thought was going to be brilliant after TJ leaves, because I don't like him, because he left the show to do the Emoji Movie of all things. But his lack of presence was felt, probably because they decided not to replace him. Like shows usually do, but I feel like it was overall a good decision not to replace him. Hold on him nasally. But a couple things happened after he left, and it's nothing to do with the fact that he left, it's just that coincidentally these all happened after he left. One, they had a robot in a couple of the episodes, and basically a character got attached to the robot and all, as if it was a human. Two, I'm forgetting. I think it was like the first couple seconds of the opening of season. Well, how many seasons was there? Right, okay, opening of season 5. They were like, I'm gonna go home. Oh, you guys want to play Fortnite? Yeah, I love Fortnite. No. I think there was a fourth thing, but I can't remember right now, so screw it. 3. They had Susan Wojcicki on the show, and they're basically talking about how great she is and how great her platform, YouTube, is. She isn't a good person, and her platform isn't great. It's terrible. I just want to bring up something that I mentioned or that I saw in the Wikipedia article for the show. Also, Elon Musk has been mocked a couple times in the show, which is great. But anyway, Elon Musk, after watching the first episode of the show, said, "I really feel like Mike Judge has never been to Burning Man, which is Silicon Valley. If you haven't been, you just don't get it. You could take the craziest LA party and multiply it by 1,000, and it doesn't get close to what's in Silicon Valley. The show didn't have any of that." In response to Musk's comments, TJ Miller said, "If the billionaire power players don't get the joke, it's because they're not comfortable being satirized. I'm sorry, but you could tell everything was true. You guys do have bike meetings." Sorry, the spacing of the of like the font and all is a bit weird. You guys do have bike meetings, Muller ever. But eventually he said that it gets better. So yeah, Shameless UK. The show. I mean, I've only seen the first season, a couple episodes of season 2 of the American Shameless, but I'd say that overall, the American version is better. But that's not to say that the original UK version isn't fantastic, especially because there wouldn't be an American version without the UK version. Plus, it also launched the career of James McAvoy. uh, yeah.